I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon. It can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, it's the world honestly burning. That's all I'm learning, hope that we can make a turn and start reversing all our minds and put the work in. We got some work, man. I started to grow. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Gotta get through this, life is a nuisance, tie up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass halfway. I know, it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone. Just wanna break, no, I'm not gonna give in. Take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm not a robot, I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when thoughts pull you in. I miss the old you, we died with a purpose. All the energy around me felt nervous, scared I would pop off fast to the surface. Had to cut it off before you made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn and scarred. I had a given art, but now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard, I'm hiding every card. A royal flush of bluff, you never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad, I'ma be something that they can never be me. Nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay salty. I started to grow. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like
Welcome back to y'all favorite channel, PBK9s, man. I'm giving it to y'all brothers and sisters the way I always do. Big salute to my brothers and sisters down in the chat. K-Walk, what's going on? Panther Crane, big salute to you, big salute to you. Just trying to get through, just trying to get through. You know, Superline, North Florida, Gang Dogs, what's going on? Little J, salute to you. John Dembry in the building. Like we always do, man. We got a little bit of dog talk today, and we got something a little more serious to discuss real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speak a little bit about the Snooty dog. I want to touch up on that a little bit and look in his pedigree real quick and ask a few questions on that as well. You know, and if I got a little bit of time, because I ain't gonna be here that long, I'm gonna speak about Chinaman, something about Chinaman, not Chinaman, sorry, Eli, something about Eli that I kind of peeped out, and I just want to ask a couple questions about it. You know what I'm saying? But first thing I want to say, man, you know, I'm putting this link down in the chat for a particular reason. You know, putting the link down in the chat for a particular reason. If anybody, like I always do, if anybody want to talk their dog talk or whatever they want to do, the link is for you. You know, so let me get that link. You know, we're gonna start this thing off. Magnolia Kennels, what's going on? Big salute to you, D Ross. I see you down there, big dog. Yes, sir, man. We're gonna do this thing. It's gonna get X-rated today. I'm just waiting until a few more people get up in here. We're gonna get X-rated. Make sure I got that link on standby. You know, making sure I got it on standby. Hope everybody having a great day, man. Having a great one myself, and we're gonna continue to have one. Now, first thing, let's start this thing off, man. I wanted to speak about because we always you always hear people ask folk what's the average size of a pit bull, or they always say the big pit bulls aren't really pit bulls. I ain't talking about no XLs. I'm talking about big dogs. A lot of like when you look at them old pictures, you see a lot of dogs that's probably in their 60s, maybe in their 70s. If I wouldn't have showed you that picture of Red Boy, a lot of people assuming Red Boy is your average size dog, 45 pounds or something like that. And he's a 70-some pound dog. Then when you look at alligator and them dogs, you're talking about 70-some pound dogs. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the dogs back in the days, I'm talking about way back when, and when you look at them old pictures, them black and white pictures, a lot of them dogs was big size dogs. Not saying that the small ones was there as well, but you had just as many big dogs. And folks sometimes try to act like the big dog is kind of not in that some suspect into what they breeding it with. Oh, it's something suspect in them dogs, something suspect in them. You know what I'm saying? But they always been there, just like your 40-some pound or your 30-some pound. You know what I'm saying? Now, Bruce Banner, what's going on, Tony? Big salute to you, Bruce Banner. Now we're gonna start this thing up like this right here, real quick. You know what I'm saying? Kuroda, I heard this conversation over the past week or so. Kuroda is a better producer than Mayday. And this is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Just my opinion, just like anybody else. But in my opinion, Kuroda don't hold a candle to Mayday. You know what I'm saying? He don't deserve to be in the same room with Mayday, other than him having Mayday in his pedigree. You know what I'm saying? Time will tell. Kuroda been around here long enough. He been on this planet long enough for him to be, if he gonna be put in that Mayday name, for his dogs to be made more of an impression on the dog game than they did. Kuroda don't deserve Kuroda. You got to keep him in that conversation with Ship, and LT Ray, NASCAR, and the rest of them real popular dogs. The names been popping, but they ain't showed no production yet. And I told y'all a couple years ago, that you gotta wait and see. Time will tell on these dogs, and time is surely telling. Their names is slowly dwindling away from your average dog conversation that these brothers have out here. So that's just my opinion on that, man. Everybody everybody got their own opinion. I just feel like Mayday, his it didn't take him 4 years to show what he was producing. You know what I'm saying? Kuroda them, it's gonna take brothers doing line breeding and inbreeding and off this and inbreeding off that. Then they can hope they can give him some props. I hope they can give him some credit. And when it came to Mayday, it was instant. It was instant success. When they bred him with different dogs, they knew instantly what he was producing. The word got around instantly with no social media. You mean to tell me with social media, the word ain't got around about Kuroda? Other than the same old damn videos everybody keep looking at? Yes, sir, man. Now, when it comes to Snooty, matter of fact, we'll talk about Snooty in a few minutes. My brothers and my sisters, let's talk about this right here. I feel like it's a little more important right now. Hey, Bruce Banner and Tony, y'all remember how we were seeing Linda up in the chat, and Linda, and we just start noticing her. Now we need Linda to come on up here for this link right here. You know what I'm saying? We need Linda to come on up here if you're watching, or if you come in later on. You come up in on this link, and when y'all see it down in the chat, y'all tell her to come up on this link, because it's a fake page. You know what I'm saying? It's a fake page. And like I said, we pay attention to all the folk that come around in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We pay attention to all that type of stuff, so we know when some phony dove stuff come around. But like I said, that link is down in Latoya. Yeah, Latoya. That's what I meant to say, Latoya. We need her to come up on this chat and just prove she a lady. You know what I'm saying? Because other than that, I know who Latoya is. You know what I'm saying? I know who Latoya is. Somebody that I blocked off my Facebook, you know, that ain't no girl. And we about to get into that, man, because this dog game is as crazy as it can be, man. You know what I'm saying? All I do is get up there and try to get this news, talk this dog, talk with these brothers. You know, if you want to kick the shit and talk trash or whatever, we can do all that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, a lot of these brothers, you take it too far. You know, it's too much hate in you. You know, you got too many too many feminine ways. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about just one particular group. I'm talking about all the brothers, the blacks, the whites, the Spanish. Too many feminine ways. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into this, man. And I told y'all a few videos back. You know, I told the tree huggers, I ain't like y'all, man. I ain't like y'all just because I get up here and I say dog fighting is not the way to go. It don't mean I hold some type of harbor some type of hate or animosity towards these brothers who own pit bulls. You see, and that's what tree huggers do. Y'all hold y'all first thing y'all do, y'all profile a person that got a dog, don't know anything about that person, and then y'all harbor hate for that person. You know what I'm saying? You just harbor hate for them, you know? So what I'm gonna do, like I said, we got a tree hugger, and we ain't gonna stay on this, but one day, get it in, get it over with, get it done. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to all my pet lovers out there, man, and all the folk that do the way they supposed to be doing with these pets. Casino Life Prayers, what's going on, man? I need all my brothers and sisters to pay attention to these videos. This video I'm about to show you right now, because it's important. You know what I'm saying? What we got here, you know, let me ask any brother out there, for any of my brothers or sisters that may have family members as police officers or anything like that, how hard is it to go to the police academy? When I say hard, I don't mean to discredit nobody who became officers. I mean, if you want to become a police officer, you go to the police academy and start from day one. If that's the day one, you go to that part, you start from there, and then you work your way up. You know what I'm saying? What we got out here in this dog community is we got some brothers out here, tree huggers out here. They ain't my brothers, tree huggers, trash, trailer trash out here. You know what I'm saying? That somehow or another they want to be police officers, rental cops, mall cops. You know what I'm saying? They want to be police officers. So they doing all kind of dumb stuff out here. Now, what I'm about to do is let you watch this video of this guy right here. You know, big salute to them brothers that was down in the chat telling me about Hunter of Dog Men. Big salute to all y'all brothers that was down in the chat telling me about him about a week or so ago. You know what I'm saying? That dude, man, he's a wannabe police officer. You know, he ain't got no badge, so if you catch him on your yard, whip his ass. You know, he's a piece of trash. I don't care what community you put him in, the black, the white, the Spanish, the European, whatever, however you want to put it. He's a piece of trash. You know what I'm saying? What I'm about to do, let you see this and let you see what I'm talking about. You know, all this, I'm gonna let you see it and then we're gonna explain it.
So, coming on here to let everyone know, I am going to start employing a brand new tactic. See, dogfighters rely on this thing called secrecy and anonymity. Helps them run and continue their operations. So in regards to cases that law enforcement either doesn't care, turns a blind eye, maybe they fucking are friends with the person, whatever the case may be, in those cases, I am going to start posting the information about those individuals. Their name, their addresses, where their dog yards are, everything. And it's going to be posted to every platform that I can possibly find, to every group. And as I say, I will let the internet...
See, this is what you call trailer park trash. You know what I'm saying? Trailer park trash. Big salute to all my brothers out there. Like I always say, man, I'm about to give it to you. We're going to break this thing down and we're going to show you why a clown did what he did. You know, like I told these brothers, man, a lot of this dude right here, watch him, because he the type to go try to roll up on your yard and act like he the police and all kind of shit. He ain't no police, nowhere near the police. You know, I won't be surprised if you see him up on one of these videos, done got his damn ass drugged out there in somebody's damn neighborhood. trying to do some vigilante stuff, you know. But we're gonna look at this because it's a point that I'm showing you this video. Because at the end of the day, he's just another dumbass motherfucker that don't mean shit to me, you know. And like I said, he'd be mad if I put that long black thing up in his damn wife ass. Yes, sir. Give us some of that South Carolina mater, you know. But we gonna keep this thing going, man. Let's go.
Internet do its fucking thing. So, just forewarning, clean up your act. And everybody stay tuned. I'll have a nice fun video out about the truth about Pelican Bay Kennels this evening. You fucked with the wrong one, pal. And today I'm the right one.
All right, now what I'm about to keep let y'all watch the video, but you heard him. I need for you to listen when he said you fuck with the right one. You fuck with the right one, which means somebody mess with you. That's when somebody tell you, man, you fuck with the right one this time. That means somebody mess with you. Now, didn't mess with him at all. Y'all seen him down in my chat. He was even donating $2 or $3 the other night. You know what I'm saying? He even did that. And he got mad until I kicked him out the chat. You know, got mad until I kicked him out the chat. Now, he did all this that you about to see right now, and what you seen just a few seconds ago. He did that because he texted me in my Facebook about doing some police shit, right? He texted me about doing some police shit, like he want to do some police shit. Texted me about it in my Facebook, and I didn't give him the response that he wanted. So he went ahead and made videos thinking I was going to come up on my video saying this, saying that, when I didn't do that on day one. You know, what I did was I screenshotted all the messages because I knew he was going to do some fuck shit. So I screenshotted all the messages, and what we're going to do, we're going to go through this. We're going to read what he said. We're going to read what I said. And like I said, and listen to what he's talking about and break all this shit down, man. Because we got folk, you know, brother can not like how a brother living. You can not like what a brother say. You know what I'm saying? You can not like a brother's style or whatever. But at the end of the day, you got folk like this right here that don't need to, you need to know where these folk at out here. And what we're going to do, like I said, we're going to keep them making fake pages. You know what I'm saying? Keep them in the dirty section of Facebook, you know, talking that shit with them broke bum-ass dog thieves. You know what I'm saying? He ain't nothing but a damn tree hugger. trailer park tree hugging ass trash. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, let's keep this thing going.
Making fucking videos, so just bear with me. Tonight we're going to talk about Pelican Bay Kennel, PBKs. So bear with me while we go down the rabbit hole. All right, Mr. Hirsch, Nitty, that were okay. So then there's this. Some of you probably seen.
Okay. You know how they say them young boys, they can get away with a lot of the shit that they do if they just stop trying to talk about it. You know, they're different, a different area. You talk about everything you do and wonder how you get caught doing it. You know, and this, see, now it's coming back out to play. He probably the one that put this whole letter out from the start. In the back, behind the scenes, you seeing different brothers arguing with each other. You seeing different brothers arguing with each other, and then you go try to put something like this out. You know what I'm saying? Now he putting it out because he want his work to be noticed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't, they feel like they ain't hard if nobody don't know I shot somebody. Or they don't know I shot him. I ain't hard. I can't just keep them, not necessarily hard, but I ain't about what I'm about. You know, so he's trying to show his work that he did already without speaking about it. You know, and like I said, this is because of the text messages that I'm gonna read you in a few minutes.
This, some of you probably haven't. Chase and ongoing collaboration. Pelican Bay Canines. You guys can read for yourself. Request that you focus on Chico Lopez, aka Lucky Lopez, Fernando, his two little locations.
Hey Chico, I didn't know that. I never knew to this day until I made this video. Actually, I never knew till I made this video they called you Lucky Lopez. But let's keep on going because they say all that's supposed to got something to do with me.
He's off the Baja Strip in Mexico. Yeah, I know about you too, motherfucker. Do-do-do. Infiltrate the dogfighting community. Efforts already through. We appreciate your continued support. Creating new agents. You'll be compensated. Blah, 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 so on and so forth. Okay, so you're a paid informant for Animal Kindness Network. Okay, I don't necessarily have a fucking problem with that.
Okay, so first thing you said, I'm a paid informant for the Animal Kindness Network. You don't necessarily have a problem with that. All right. So where the problem come in at? If that was the case, I'm getting paid and you ain't. So where the problem come in at? Come on, man. Let's keep this thing going.
Except for you're doing it under a fake name, so they don't really know who you are. They just think you're somebody within the dogfighting community.
Hey, you trailer park trash. They don't make checks in fake names. You gotta have your real name to get a check. Understand that. You when you're doing emails and all this stuff like that, anybody they dealing with real names. That's why I didn't give my email out to whoever asked about my email the other night, which was you. You was asking me about my email the other night, brother. Latoya. Latoya's a man. Tree hugging bitch ass. Yes, sir, man. Listen here, dog. We don't give a fuck about no tree huggers. I ain't thinking like your tree hugging ass. Yes, like I said before, I speak against dog fighting. And these texts gonna tell a whole lot of shit of what this dude got going on out here. So y'all brothers need to keep your eyes open out here. You got folk that that calling the police on folk for nothing, making up stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if something happened in the yard and you wondering how it happened, you got folk like this walking around. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all follow this shit up on Facebook, or y'all gas all this shit up in Facebook and try to tear the brothers down. They're trying to keep your ass on point. Some of y'all motherfuckers stupid as hell, man. Stupid. But let's go with it. I'm gonna give it to you how you want it.
So I started looking around and was like, all right.
Okay, this key right here that I want y'all to look at, because this is the text messages that he sent me, but he ain't showing you the whole text. He only showing you the part at the end. He only showing you the part at the very end. I'm gonna show you all the texts that he was talking about. He only kept the little part at the end, talk about all good. I could take a hint. He only showed y'all that part. I'm gonna show you all the rest of the stuff that he didn't show. He made that whole little video he made, but he forgot to add the part that he was talking about. And that's why some told me to screenshot that shit when I did it. So remember this text right here now. We're about to get into it.
I guess I struck a nerve. So I used facial recognition.
Okay. This motherfucker want to be a police so bad, dog. Go to the police academy, man. Use a wannabe state trooper, wannabe cop. Your cop work is not good, dog. That's why you use a wannabe. Go take your ass to the school. You probably can't. It's like use a pedophile. Use a pedophile. Take your ass to the damn police academy. Talk about you did a facial recognition. Man, get the hell out of here. Facial recognition, what I'm gonna do to your ass if you keep fucking with me and get your ass a harassment damn charge, motherfucker, with that bullshit. Listen here, man. Keep your tree hugging ass where you at. Do what you do and make your moves how you make your moves.
Okay. There he is. Yeah. Facial recognition.
Facial recognition.
2013. Animal fighting.
I bet your old lady fucking a black man now.
And a rooster. Interesting.
Hey, we on that yellow bus, GHK. I told y'all I got the roosters and all. Them my dog fighting scars. Them my dog fighting scars
even better.
There.
So one of your dogs that was confiscated, one of the females.
Hey, that's all Red Boy Jocko right there. Yeah, I told y'all I've been made videos about this. You know what I'm saying? His trailer, tree hugging ass, just came up here thinking I was hiding something when I've been made these videos. Just the letter I had after they took my dog in the vet, all red boy Jocko, straight red boy Jocko, top and bottom. Straight, we on the yellow bus today, man. Fuck that tree hugging motherfucker, man. Listen here, like I told him, you know, it just is what it is. We do things different out here, man. You know what I'm saying? We do things different. Y'all driven off hate. Some of y'all driven off hate that you inherited. But let's go with it.
She gave birth while she was in the shelter. Good job, you piece of shit. So online, you always boast about working lines and, you know, here's your pride and joy, right? It always looks real pretty and all the photos. Very pretty.
Hey, you want to be a fake cop? Go get you a damn dog. We make the whole damn costume look better, dog. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
Dog. I will give you that. God damn it. Except, this is her reality. Chained in a fucking backyard with a fucking doghouse that's barely big enough for her to fucking even fit into. Along with your other fucking dogs. Yeah. See, I didn't have a fucking problem thinking, all right, well, you know, maybe he's trying to turn his fucking life around. Like if.
Okay, stop it right there. He didn't have a problem maybe thinking, maybe he's time. I don't come out here to please you, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. I don't give a damn if you think I'm rolling every damn day. You can kiss my ass and everybody rolling with you can kiss my damn ass. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I told you, you know, I ain't trying to impress y'all motherfuckers. I ain't doing shit and take that shit to the bank.
He was involved with that. And then I found out you had actually been arrested for dog fighting.
The tree hugger come out his ass when he found out I was arrested for dog fighting. Oh, I was arrested for dog fighting. The tree hugger come out his ass. I wasn't arrested for dog fighting. You know, but if you watch my old videos, maybe go buy my book. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna make me make some more money out here. You want to know? Go buy my biography. I done got that. It's on Amazon. Kilos of palm trees. I'm talking about how I came up and how I ended up to the point where before I got on this YouTube and all that shit, it stopped. I probably maybe stopped about 2016, something like that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, go buy it, man. You want to know something about that stuff? I'm talking about Crossroad on one chapter. Only got one chapter talking about dogs. You know what I'm saying? But hey, these motherfuckers bring out shit that I done spoke about, and all you're gonna do is help me get some bread, man.
So, fuck you. That's the fucking truth of the fucking matter. Is that you're collecting money from a animal welfare organization along with the money from peddling your fucking puppies. Meanwhile, you're still involved in these fucking activities. Yeah.
All right, we about to look at these texts right here.
And by the way, you suck as a DJ.
Hey,
I told you.
One thing about a tree hugger, they all talk the same, man. All them tree huggers talk the same.
By all means.
A male Karen, man. A male Karen. That's all a tree hugger is. A male tree hugger. You got female tree huggers too. Them regular Karens.
Make a video response to this. I fucking dare you.
Okay, now let's get to these texts. This is why he wrote all that video. He did his video before I even made a response because he thought I was gonna respond way before I did. So he went and really he moved too fast. You know what I'm saying? So he went and did all that, and this is why he did that, because of these text messages that he sent me in my Facebook. Now I'm gonna blow this up, and I'm gonna slow this down, and I'm gonna read each one of them all the way down from the top to the bottom. We ain't leaving off shit like he did. We're gonna see what he said and what I said. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Let's go with this shit. Now, that's the original text, and I'm gonna blow it up on the screen so you can see it better, you know, piece by piece. But that's the original, not the whole text. That's just the top part. So what it say? I gotta admit, your method for getting people to reveal themselves is rather genius. I gotta admit, your method for getting people to reveal themselves is rather genius. I don't know who be revealing themselves, you know, rather genius and effective from what I've seen. The world that we are engaged in, for better or worse, has no shortage of rumors. This is what he's texting now. This is all one text. I'll let you see it. You know, that's the actual text form. And this is why he did his videos, because he didn't get the response back from me that he wanted. Tell my dog brothers, y'all not, some of y'all brothers not in these trenches. Truths and realities could constantly serve with a side of ego and paranoia. You know things and I know things. We just have to, you know things and I know things. We just have, let me see, just have different methods of acquiring the information. For all intents purposes, I believe we are somewhat on. I'm just taking it slow so you can read the text out, you know, big. All right, still, just, you know, I'm just every time I go into that mode, I'm just letting you see that it's still the same text. All this one text. It just keep going down on the screen, so I had to screenshot it. We on the same side, and where you do have some enemies in the dogfighting world, I have far more, and you might even say it's going to say that he's basically saying that he's infamous. He's infamous, and I've become somewhat of all of them now, are hyper focused on. You know, so he's saying the dog community focused on him, and he trying to tell me I got enemies, he got enemies. Let's link up together, which is perfectly fine by me, because people make, gonna say people make mistakes. People make mistakes and become infested with wrong and hasty moves when they have something to hide, if that makes sense. All right. Whatever your, then we're gonna keep going. Like I said, this is a long text. And all this is talking about is he trying to talk to me on the back street, telling me, oh, we got the same motive. We got the same motive. But I don't got the same motive as you, motherfucker. I'm out here with these dog brothers. I love these dogs, and I'm just telling them dog fighting ain't the way to go modern day time with these laws out here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing it without hating these brothers. Makes sense. All right. Whatever your end game is, along with your work in this field with Shark, whatever that means, your secrets are safe with me. And that's not something you would have to worry about, is what he gonna say. So he trying to tell me my secrets are safe with him, and that's something I'm not gonna have to worry about, you know. And because I didn't respond to him in that text message that we reading, he went and made videos about me. You know, a fake wannabe mall cop. You don't ever have. These people, and I despise what they do. So one thing you can always count on is my mission to stomp out dog fighting. This shit ain't over. This motherfucker wrote a long text. Then you see the original form of it. So you know I ain't doctored nothing up. That's what I'm letting you see this from. So letting you know I ain't doctored it up. So you can see it in original form before I blow it up on the screen. So maybe it means necessarily means necessary. So maybe the sharing of intel between you and I could further that. Now he telling me the sharing of intel can further that between me and him. And when I don't respond to him, I didn't say no disrespectful shit to him. Because I don't respond to give you the response you want, because I respond, it's on text right here. Because I didn't give you the response you want, you thought I was gonna go off and you went off first. You know, what kind of intel could we share? Help further that campaign. Thoughts. If you have any doubt about my sincerity, you should take something. Big salute to the brothers down in the chat, man. Big salute to all the brothers down in the chat. The whole Samurai crew, whole Shogun crew, Yellow One, Bruce Banner, Legion Fury 13. What's going on? What's going on? Big salute to my brothers, man. Just dropping it, let you see what you're working with out here, man, with these tree huggers, these wannabe cops. You look at him, you think he a cop, but he ain't no cop. He can't get no damn cop damn situation, because if he could, he would. If you have any doubt about my sincerity, you should take a look at some of my recent actions. What recent actions we should take a look at? All right, y'all see what type of brothers y'all dealing with out here? And you see why you gonna need you some PBK9 dog talking news out here, man. I'm the one gonna bring him out. He talking about we bringing them out of the closet, but I brought his bitch ass up out the closet. You know what I'm saying? Brought his bitch ass, gonna have him making fake pages for the rest of the year. Now, this is what I said. Stop it right there. I'm in the blue. I say I hit you back as soon as I finish this puppy session real quick. I'm going out to train my puppy. In actuality, I wasn't. I was just using that as an excuse. Now, you see, he say Roger. I want to be a police officer. That motherfucker said tactics, Roger. He talking about all kind of shit like a police, and he ain't a bit of a damn police officer. Then he said long session because I ain't responded back. As you can see at the bottom of the page, it say long session. That's what they say, because I ain't responding back. Now, he flip out when I don't respond back. He say, it's all good. I can take a hint. My course is clear. My conscience is clear, and I can say that I personally try to extend the olive branch as it were. Now, you can see what I respond right here. I said, I don't know what kind of games you're trying to play, but that ain't me. Come on my channel with that BS again, and I'ma block you. That's my only response. Come on my channel with that bullshit again. Yeah, my message is talking about, and I'ma block your bitch ass. Your bitch ass, trailer park ass, tree hugging ass. Like I said before, you ain't no different than the rest of them. All y'all boys mad because your old lady's leaving you. Because your old lady's leaving you. And then we got one out here, he want to be a damn cop. All you got to do is go to the police academy and become a cop. I just wanted to show y'all that, man. Show y'all what y'all dealing with out here, man, and this dog thing. Like I said, at the end of the day, to any brother to this may concern, I don't give a fuck what you pull up out my past. I ain't living for the past. I'm living for the future. You understand this shit? You know what I'm saying? And we 4 years, a couple of years going in now. Y'all boys, every other day, y'all coming out your weak ass shit, man. Weak ass shit. And wonder why the dog game the way it is. Everybody trying to distract what really need to be talking about.
Okay. So coming on here.
Let me get this bullshit ass motherfucker off my damn screen. Like I said, I won't talk about him no more. I just, like I said, Bruce Banner, LaToya, we're waiting on LaToya to come back. Waiting on LaToya to come back. And you see, LaToya ain't been up in here all day long since I said I dropped that link earlier today for LaToya. Hey, it's all good, man. And let's talk about this Snooty thing, man. I want to talk a little bit about this Snooty stuff. put that pedigree up on the screen. And the reason I want to talk about the Snooty dog, man, because a lot of people like the Snooty stuff, great dog. But what makes Snooty great is how I want to start this conversation off. Let me make sure my mic good down there, so because I ain't looking directly at the screen. What makes this Snooty stuff great from his pedigree wise? Just looking at the pedigree, because you never can tell, in actuality. But it goes back to something I was saying a little while ago when it comes to the Rascal dog. When them old brothers was talking about Ad Juice and Rascal, was they talking about Trans Rascal or Crenshaw Rascal? And I'm starting to think they was talking about a Trans Rascal, and then them when I say new, I mean the brothers from the late 80s, early 90s. They knew that Trans Rascal was already the famous Rascal dog, and they let it switch, even though the Rascal probably was a grand champion or whatever that Crenshaw had. It probably was a great dog. But somehow or another, it keeps throwing me back to the fact that this Rascal is so close to that dog, far as age-wise, and years that he existed, rather. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, when you have a dog with the same exact name, but don't have none of the bloodline in them, it confuses people. So this Trans Rascals don't have any of the Crenshaw Rascal in them. So I say that to say this: Trans Rascal and Dabo is half brothers, same one same parent, other one different. All right, same daddy. Dabo and Rascal. Now, Rascal is a 6-timer, right? Dabo is a champion. Which dog? Because we always say our dogs go back to Dabo, but maybe our dogs, we should be having the better dogs maybe coming off Rascal, which Snooty carries in them. The Rascal and the Dabo, a half brother. You got a half brother with, let me see how many times I see it in the 4th generation. 1 time Rascal, 2 times Rascal, 1 time Dabo, 2 times Dabo in the 4th generation. So you got the half brothers 4 times in the 4th generation. So and Snooty dogs have their differences. It's like any other dog. They make unique dogs, great in a way, in their own way. So is it the Rascal that may be throwing the good stuff outside of the Dabo, or it could be the combination of both of them? It could be the combination of both of them. But when I looked at the pedigree, I said I had to, speak on it a little bit. Then we know the spike is the tool of the spike is coming down, back to the Dabo stuff again. Now we will go to the Fitzwater's Goldie. That's some more of the Hounslow dogs. Back to the Kobe's, back to the Kobe dogs and the Lightner dogs. So we got 2 families of dogs. What Mr. Mayfield was speaking about the other day, about the families, and this particular dog right here, which is Fitzwater's Goldies, we got 2 families of dogs, Kobe family and the Lightner family. So that dog, Goldie, wasn't no scattered bred dog or nothing. It was carefully crafted. But like I said, man, I wasn't here to talk about how good or how bad Snooty dogs are. I know there's some great dogs, just like any other dog. Every dog got good and bad dogs. But I was just wondering where y'all think that fire maybe come from if you want to use the 2 brothers. You don't normally see Rascal in a pedigree right beside his half brother, which is Dabo. You don't see that all the time. And if you be quiet, if a dog man be quiet and he want to keep his stuff secret, what kind of secret sauce he got, a lot of people look over that shit, that they have brothers, and they'll look over the fact that this pedigree, the way he's bred, is not in a lot of dogs. A lot of dogs got Dabo, but they ain't got that Rascal. Not that particular one there. And then it got a few of the Carver dogs as well. You can see down in there. And will the Carver's Black Widow be considered one of the best producing Carver bitches? Big salute to my brother Vernon Starr in the building. What's going on, brother? Cardell, what's going on? Big salute to you. Appreciate you dropping in today, man. Vernon Starr says a Dabo and dime mixture. So what do you think about that rascal in there, Vernon? Same daddy. Rascal daddy is Hubbard's Bounce. His mother is Cavino's Makeup, coming off the Cavino's Dogs, which is going back to Anderson. I'm on the bottom of the fourth, which is going back to Anderson's Dan. And now we in the yesteryears when looking at these dogs. But he went Hubbard's Bounce and Cavino. But when you look at Dabo was Hubbard's Bounce and Hazel Bambi. And if you was back in the days, right, and you was around these dogs, Dabo, and if you was around Rascal, who would you rather breed to with the record they got and the way people think nowadays? They like, oh, this dog here grand champion, and this dog over here champion, and they half brothers. Most people would breed the Rascal. Michael Wood say an old schooler told him Snooty was matched 15 times or more. Y'all ever heard that? I ain't never heard it, but I can believe it. I can believe it, man. It's just like boxing now. If you look at it, these boxers they take a year and a half to 2 years to fight one fight. Crawford fight Canelo coming up. He fighting in September. Man, he ain't gonna fight no more till next year September. Mike Tyson was fighting 5 times a week, 5 times a year. Ali and the boys. That's why they can't never say Sugar Ray Robinson ain't one of the best fighters to ever live. This brother fighting 4 or 5 times in a month. It's a different kind of fighters. You know what I'm saying? So a different kind of folk. And folk look at how things go in today's time and how we living in today's time and be like, oh, that can't happen, or it's this competition. Man, the dog could be winning and destroying 15 different dogs. And he probably left. That probably ain't even all the stories. The further you go back past them 80s, and you had brothers who had these dogs that was considered champions and different things, even the ones that's not on online ped. I'm just talking about in general. If a brother had a dog that was considered like a champion or something like that on that manner, and it was, say, the 70s and going back to the early days, you can bet you believe he went into more than 3 people. That motherfucker, a champion today's time is considered 3, and it was always considered 3 legally, legitimately. You know what I'm saying? 3. But you can bet if they had something they was calling a champion back in them 70s and them 60s and all that type of stuff, man, them boys probably send them dogs through the gutter. Yeah, John Denver, I heard that Mims and Snooty stuff go good together. Well, I guess that'd be considered your red boy. Your red boy, if it's the red boy Mims stuff, that's all I know Mims for, but I'm quite sure he had other dogs. If it's the red boy stuff, that'd be your red boy. I don't really know what to call Snooty. If you're going to look at his pedigree and call him a particular dog, let's do that right now. What would you call him? He's other than a hooting snake. He's a hooting snake dog and Arts Missy. That's what you can call him. A hooting snake dog, definitely an Arts Missy dog. He's got a quarter butcher boy. Now, a lot of these brothers today's time, you take that one little quarter and you try to say that your dog is a Hooten's Butcher Boy dog. He's not a Hooten's Butcher Boy dog. You got a quarter of that Hooten's Butcher Boy in it. Then you got 3 other quarters of 3 other dogs. So what would you call this dog? What did you see enough to call him other than Hooten Snake and Arts Missy? You could call him a Tudor's dog, a Dabo dog. Well, he's got just as much as Rascal in him as he got Dabo. What we call him, Brother Vernon, start on there? But this ain't Jeep Rascal right here though. This ain't got none of that stuff in it. And if I'm calling this dog Rascal, if I got a dog that's coming off this or Snooty stuff, and I'm saying they got the Rascal in it, they got the Rascal in it. A brother that's seeking Rascal stuff, this got the Rascal in it. You look at this pedigree, you're gonna see the Rascal, but then this ain't the Rascal that a lot of folk be talking about. So who really knows the one? I tell you, I believe this the right one. I believe it's the trans Rascal and not the Crenshaw's Rascal. Crenshaw came up in that era where them brothers start doing that heavy promoting and start getting to the money when it comes to them dogs and stuff like that. And these brothers here was before that was in it for the dogs. Oh, I was asking Vernon, I was asking what would you call Snooty if you're gonna call him something? I don't think I can see him. You call him as a hooting snake dog or arts missy dog. You can call him either one of them because he's 50% of each one, I believe. But when it comes to anything else, what would you call him? You know, looking at his pedigree, 2 half brothers in the 4th generation, and then you know most of them other dogs in the 4th gonna go back to either. Let's check a couple. We're gonna check them all. We're gonna check a couple of them out. Now we know Goldie going back to the Kobe stuff. All right, then we know. Let's check this Womack's Murdoch. That's going back to Hansel's KO, the Kobe stuff. All right, let's check out. We ain't gonna check the Black Widow dog out. Let's check out Gordon's Red Lady. That's going back to your Trice stuff. It claws at the very bottom right there. Now Trice is one of the names that I heard that's in the Red Boy pedigree. That's what Red Boy is consumed of, the Trice stuff and the Kobe stuff. And it was one more she said it. When I say she, I was talking about Miss Marlowe. Let's see what this Boudreaux's Gypsy come off of. So that's a Dabo Coles, though. Blind Billy. Hey, what's Eli? What's Eli? Daddy name? Oh, Eli daddy was Bully son, right? No, what was Eli daddy name? I don't want to have to go to it on my pad. I can go to it. Let me check something out. Where was I at just now? Which pedigree I went to? Which pedigree was I looking at just now? Had to be this one. And it's just the reason I'm asking as well. You know, when brothers try to make their breedings according to pedigrees, and you trying to lock certain things in, or you trying to click certain things, you kind of want to know why them breedings were made. Now, being that Snooty's not a line bred, a real heavy line bred dog, there's certain other dogs in his pedigree. You have to wonder why each dog was put there to make a great dog. And how much do each dog play their part in making this dog a great dog? Oh, the Blind Billy dog is what I was looking at. This dog right here. That's why I was trying to figure out something about the Blind Billy. All right. Blind Billy is Eli's father, right? So I don't have to look it up. Blind Billy is Eli's father, right? He was off scrub. Who was off scrub? Okay, you mean in real life he was off scrub? Okay, Scrub and Candy is Eli parents. I was just trying to see how that Snooty stuff was, because they may have had some of that stuff that was bred just like Eli in there, and but it wasn't, just like how Rascal and Dabo bred, like half brothers or something like that. That's why I was asking about the Blind Billy stuff, because I was just trying to figure out how that stuff was incorporated up in there. Now, anybody who know these dogs in the pedigrees, the Carver dogs, different ones, the Dabo stuff. What do you think Snooty took his traits from? Who Snake? Now, just looking at these pictures, that's why I always say pictures are good. Look at Snooty. Look at his shape. Look at his structure. It didn't take me nothing but 2 seconds to look at Butcher Boy's structure. That them traits coming down directly to Snooty. Same structure though. Even though Snooty a little shorter than he is, a little more compacted in that picture, in that particular picture, you know, just that picture, in that angle, he a little more compacted than Butcher Boy is. But you got your same frame. And let me ask before we get up out of here, let me ask anybody, man, are there any, because we always like to find the heavy bred yards, or not necessarily yards, but dogs out there that's bred certain ways. Are there any heavy bred Snooty dogs? The top and bottom Snooty maybe got a quarter Eli, a quarter of Red Boy Jocko, or a quarter Bolio, or a quarter of something else in it. Maybe you don't even got a quarter. Maybe they all Snooty dogs. Are there brothers who still running these type of dogs out there? And I have to ask that when you have great dogs, when you have brothers who come up in the era of Snooty, the dog man who was dealing with Snooty, they're gonna want to get a dog that's trying to make a dog that's just like Snooty. So you'll do your line breeding, your inbreeding for a long period of time to try to create certain things. So that's why I'm asking this particular question. And and this is another thing. When you got a Snooty dog, would y'all consider that color that he got, as far as that white on the face and that heavy white in them certain markings, is that Snooty traits that you want to keep in your dogs? Or do are you good with a solid black dogs, or solid black predominantly dogs, but they heavy Snooty? I know color don't matter, what I'm saying, but when we talking about traits, we talking about traits regardless. Now the Snooty dog that my folk had back in the days, there was it wasn't this color, it was a red nose, I want to say, but I don't know how heavy bred Snooty it was. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, I ain't sure. I just know it was coming down off Snooty close. Big salute out to my folk out there, man. All my folk in Florida, man. Bulldogging out here, man, with the right way with these dogs. You know what I'm saying? Big salute out to City Boy Kennels. Big salute out to my man Hurricane. Big salute out to my man SBS. Bulldogging the right way out here, man. The only way you're gonna last. And they get mad at me. I tell brothers, man, I'm out here in the trenches. These brothers, they get mad 'cause I put them on the news. Then you got the tree huggers get mad because I ain't trying to link up with them. And I tell them I don't think like y'all, man. I'm just trying to help brothers. I ain't mad at them. We get in arguments sometimes, but I don't be mad. I'm just trying to get a point across, man. It ain't what it used to be, you know. And I don't, like I said, I don't harbor that hate for none of these dog brothers. I don't care if they did get in trouble. I'm not gonna be mad at them, calling them scum for the rest of his life. Well, he did what he did. It was what it was. Move on and keep it going in a positive note. But yeah, man. Snooty. And one thing about it, the great Snooty is in some of the more well-bred and well-known dogs throughout the day's time, like the Chinaman stuff and the stuff that Garner got. You know, and that Snooty stuff might be, you know, like I said, it's a secret sauce. Because Garner is one of the brothers who kind of focused in on that, or locked in on that Snooty stuff in the dog that he was running, or the dog that he had. So he had it in that, he had it in him. But a lot of people don't got that Snooty stuff in their dogs, you know. And Snooty was a real popular name back in the days. Not, you know, just like Chinaman and the rest of them. You know, Snooty and Red Boy and the rest of them, Snooty. But like I said, I only ran across one Snooty dog, and I seen out there or whatever. Now I want to say this, man. I believe the dog game is too fractured for everybody that's never going to be on the same page in this dog game. This dog game is too fractured. This all, you know, already. You know what I'm saying? It's never going to be everybody in one umbrella. You know, it's just too much bullshit out here. You know what I'm saying? Um, Now let me see if I can pull this up real quick. This is what I want to look at, man. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. The Eli dog, I want to check something out real quick. All right. Now, this is what I'm looking at, right? You see Eli in this picture right here. Now, I know that's probably him when he was coming from a show or something. So he probably gained weight and he probably already dried out. I mean, like, you know, when you drained out already after the match, your dog looked like he 5 pounds smaller than he was when he came. So that's probably the picture that they took right there. I'm just giving them the benefit of the doubt, you know. But when you go to the siblings and then you go to this dog, which is supposed to be the same dog, Eli, that's a, you know, not gonna say it ain't the same dog. That's the same dog, but it's just maybe he lost because they took too much weight off of him. I just don't see this dog right here that we're looking at on the screen getting took down to this dog that's on the screen now. I Let me see. I can't see that. That's too small. He probably took his mouth away from him. And this the thing about it. We're gonna look at this little bit of writing. Stolen and never heard from again. So imagine how many dogs out there. That's Eli dogs that we calling them red boy dogs, Jocko dogs, Jeep dogs, but they really Eli because Eli was stolen and they was bred to somebody else's dogs. Imagine how many dogs out there are Bolio dogs because Bolio was stolen and bred to other people's dogs. Imagine how many dogs out there that's Red Devil dogs and they thinking they Eli and they thinking they Jeep because Red Devil wasn't stole, but he was took to another area and continued to be bred. You know, so we always have to say it, man. Sometimes, like they say, the good dog is where you find it. Worry about the dog that's in your face, the one that you know, the one that you got your hands on at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's all we can do, man. Yes, sir, man. Hey, with Eli stole, Bolio stole, Red Devil stole, and a few more of them stole. Big John was stole. Few more of them out there stole. I just can't think of it right offhand. And then now brothers get to breeding these dogs and all different kind of things, and now they calling it something else. He got this Eli dog over here. I mean, got a Big John dog over here calling it an Eli or calling it this kind of dog. Art John Denver say art was stolen too, and that's why they say that's probably why they say that Jocko could come down off art. It was some rumors and some stories back in the days that Jocko come down off art instead of the Hank dog. Um, and you know, and that's why they had these rumors because these dogs get stolen, and these brothers They breed their dog to them. And back in the days, folk wasn't worrying about them papers like they worried about them now. All he worried about is getting a dog that's gonna make him being able to brag and take that money home in that square back then. And we all know a lot of them old school brothers didn't bet no big top dollar. Oh yeah, man. When it comes to them papers, all we can do is, like I said, get to know the breeders that we dealing with, and try to, get to know the dogs that they got, and seeing how sincere it is to staying true to the line, and try to get some of the best stuff that you can find, and just worry about the dogs in your face, man, because ain't no telling what nobody did. I don't care who it is. No kennel did back in the days, and it just kept trickling down, you know. And it's going, no matter who the breeder is, it can be a breeder that's not a popular breeder. He's not popular at all, and he thinking his dogs won't affect a certain situation. But you sold 10 dogs or you sold 15 dogs, and the Eli dogs instead of Red Boy Jocko dogs, the Eli dogs, and you don't understand them 15 dogs out of them 15, one of them dogs gonna be in game dog history, whether it's through the treadmills or the weight pull or just being a confirmation champion or whatever. They'll be in game dog history, and then now you looking at the pedigree and don't know this dude switched it the whole time. Yeah, man, I don't think that one rumor about Jocko off art was true, because we just looking at the offspring coming down off the 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 the, the art stuff, the Eli stuff or whatever, and then the Jocko stuff. It's kind of different. But maybe we can get a video to show what some of these dogs are like at, and do some research on that. The Art and Jocko conspiracy. Is Art the daddy? Is Art that Pepe? Or is it the Hank dog? So just remember out here, man, when brothers want to down everybody, it's other folk out here that letting you do what you do. He's heard this brother said, I got a way, some type of method to make people expose themselves. You know, all I do is give the news. Now, whatever y'all want to argue about in that chat, or whatever you want to get on my, or go to your channel and argue and talk trash about, that's on you. If you can't ride that yellow bus, shut the fuck up. I keep telling y'all that shit. You can't ride that yellow bus, shut the fuck up. You got a dog partner out here that don't give a damn about them tree huggers attitudes. You know what I'm saying? Because I done seen it before. I care about pet lovers, people who love them dogs, and people who gonna treat me like a person, and not gonna try to stereotype me and treat me some kind of way because I come down the street and dress a certain kind of way or look in a certain kind of way, or I got barrels in my yard, you know what I'm saying? Or I got 20 dogs. Listen, I'm telling you this. If a man wanna buy 20 dogs, he can buy 20 dogs. Listen, do you eat horses? Let me ask any brother that. Do you eat damn horses? So why would you want 20 horses on your on your ranch? You don't need but one. You can only ride one at a time, but you want 20 because you can buy 20, right? But this man can buy 20 damn dogs. He can't buy 20 dogs because now he a damn dog fighter. Oh, why you need 20? Why you need 20 horses? You know? Why you need damn 100 cows out there? You making money. I ain't gonna say cows because you making money off them. I understand. I ain't gonna use beef. I'm gonna say horses because we don't eat horses in America. Some people don't. Most people don't. You know. But hey, man, I don't know what to tell them. God bless them. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish no bad on none of them. I just know they need to get their shit together. They have more insecurities and hate built in on the inside of them that they bring that shit to wherever the dog game or wherever they at. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this brother riding around talking police talk codes and all kind of stuff like that. Talking about doing stuff on social media, who he gonna exploit or who he gonna uh, put out there on social media, and all because I didn't want to get part of his program. Y'all ain't like me, dog. Lone Wolf. I told you yesterday, motherfucker. You ain't built like me, boy. You ain't like you say. We ain't from the same cloth, homie. I'm built from steel, big dog. And you built from fucking cloth. There's a difference. It's a difference, you know. But yeah, man. And like I was saying about this Eli picture right here. Let me see if I can go back to it real quick. My partner that I got, they got the Eli dogs, Boudreaux top and bottom. His stuff look like this dog. You can't. The other Eli picture is not a real good picture. The one that I was posting up just now. And I actually haven't seen this picture really a long time. I just noticed this picture here over the last couple weeks. This picture up right here. It may have been up for a minute, but I just noticed it over the past couple weeks. This is a healthy picture of Eli. And one could argue and say that's not the same dog in that picture that Mr. Boudreaux holding. One could argue that. But I ain't gonna be the one to get up here with the fairy tale talk and all that stuff unless we got some type of real proof about it. They're the same dogs. All I was saying is they look like they took a little too much weight off of them. And like I said, it's a bad picture, so you can't really see Eli's his full body. You really can't see his full body to actually see how heavy he actually look in this picture. Yeah, you told me that. You had told me that, Tony. You had told me that. And I didn't know, man, because I don't be on Facebook like that. I go up there to do my little advertising time to time, and I stroll through it. Sometimes I go check everything out, and then I might not be back up there for a couple days. Real solid. So and then half the groups got me blocked out, so they talk shit, and then I can't respond to them because they be talking shit, and I can't see it. Even if y'all send me the message or something, I still can't see it because when I go in it, it'll say you unavailable content or something like that. Man, Vernon said I can always call Floyd and his son. Man, I don't know, man. I could probably talk to his son, man, but Mr. Floyd getting old, man. I wouldn't want to really hinder him, man, about them dang on dogs. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like if he start the conversation about them or something like that or whatever, but if the man in his 90s or whatever, I ain't too much want to hinder him, you know what I'm saying, with it. But I'll talk to him. It's not like it's the only interview he ever did or something. I found Mr. Chavis on the back street. Nobody ain't talked to him in 30 years. I need to get this interview. It ain't that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? So I respect his age and respect his peace and shit. If if it was a situation where he did want to talk, I'll take it. But I take it all from. Hey, Vernon, I believe you. Vernon say he loves it, and I believe everything you say because that's how it is with any dog, man. And when I talked to Mr. Claude Puckett wife back in this is 16, about 15, 16, 2015, 16. I talked to his wife, and she said he was in the nursing home at the time, but she said he loved them dogs and he loved to talk about them and stuff like that. So sometimes, man, that's especially us as dog people, you can live to be 100 years old, like you said, you love to talk about it. We don't want to talk about no bills. We don't want to talk about nothing else, but we don't mind talking about a few dogs. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get on that too, Vernon. I seen a few folk on Facebook. I seen a few folk on Facebook and I think I'm gonna holler at them, but I just try to respect certain people's space, man, because I know how this social media stuff be, and everybody don't really like to deal with it all kind of ways, you know. Um, So yeah, but I'm trying to put some great interviews together now, man. Like I said, I'm just really on standby trying to handle my stuff on the back street that I've been handling over the past month or so. So I'm trying to handle all that. The same thing that I've been handling where told Supreme I can't come rock with him right this second. You know what I'm saying? When I get that done, you know, I'm trying to have some more better interviews and stuff like that with some of these old school dog brothers that can talk this yellow bus talk, man. Ain't nothing like hearing talking to a brother that said, "Oh yeah, he was round Bolio, or he was round Red Boy, or he was round Eli, or he was round Dabo, or something like that, man." So it don't even really matter if that brother was bulldogging or not. If you can even tell a story with just about the dog in general, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to get some great interviews for brothers, man. And not about the same old shit that we all talk about throughout the year, or the same bloodlines. And like I always tell anybody, man, any of y'all stories are welcome up here. We don't force, and I'm forget forcing you to do something. I'm not even gonna let you get up here and talk about no up to date modern stuff you did with the pit bull. You know what I'm saying? All we want to know about is them old stories. If you can't talk no old stories, then you can get up here and talk health, fitness, or something that's going on that you can do legitimate in modern day time. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you gotta leave that to the old schoolers. You know, um, but yeah, man. Yeah, I tell brothers that, man, and Vernon, being that a lot of people don't know who Mr. CP is, it go over people's head, go in one ear and out the other, but they don't know that's another dog. But only thing about Mr. CP dogs, it's gonna be kind of like the bootleg stuff. When I say not his dogs in general, he got the real deal dogs. But when I say the bootleg, I mean, say the brothers who got the dogs, it may be some Eli dogs out there that's the Red Boy Jocko instead of Eli. But a lot of brothers that came and got them, I believe they were Red Boy Jocko brothers, and they just probably didn't put the papers on them the way they was probably supposed to be, but they still use them as Red Boy Jocko dogs. But I know his whole yard disappeared, and you don't see nobody with none of them papers out here right now today, outside of the one or two dogs that's in everybody Red Boy Jocko dogs. And this was when I first went to his house. This is probably about when I first went to his house. It was in the mid 90s. When I first went to his house, you know. Um, so shit. And he had a big yard then. So when I called him back, it was damn near 20 some years later. Dogs was gone. She told me people came and bought the chains, people came and bought the axles, or not necessarily bought them, but just came and got them. She ain't say stole them. She said people came and paid for them and picked them up or whatever. He probably gave some things away. Buy this and you take all that with you. But at the same time, a lot of good dogs went out unpapered. And then she maybe gave the papers up, but at the end of the day, you don't see no Mr. Puckett dogs in the circuit out here besides that one or two dogs. I don't even know if he dead yet, man. I've been looking. I checked the nursing home. I was checking on the thing. I know his wife. I think his wife passed away for sure. Cause I seen when I looked up the information, it said she passed. I was trying to get in touch with one of his sons one time. Cause I know the area they're from. I was trying to get in touch with one of his sons. 'Cause I know he was around the Bulldogs. I'm not sure if he deal with the dogs now, but yeah, man. When any of these old school dog brothers, anybody who know with them dogs, when something happened to you, people act like vultures. They come get them dogs. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna come get them, whether they stealing them or buying them. It just depends on where you live at. Yeah, man. I see we couldn't get Latoya up here today, so we pretty much got our answer on that. You know, stupid is as stupid does out here, man. With these dogs, you do stupid things with these pit bulls, you end up on the damn dog news. Like I told brothers before, this ain't no tree hugger thing. These tree huggers, they ain't never seen no motherfucker like me. They can, like I said, they can kiss my ass. Keep on, keep on bulldogging. Keep on doing the right things with these dogs out here, you know what I'm saying? And keep on making them hate. Like the brother say, man, if you ain't got no haters, what you got, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you accumulate haters just by trying to do the right thing, because the way this society is in modern day time, everything that is right is wrong and everything that is wrong is right. So anytime you try to do something right, you're gonna accumulate haters regardless. You can be trying to feed the people out there, the homeless people. You're gonna have haters. What the hell I got a hater for when I'm out here trying to feed homeless people? Oh, he just wanna be seen. Oh, he doing this. Oh, he doing that. He doing Come on, man. No matter what you do, when you're trying to do right, you're gonna have haters. you know, hey, and the way I see how mad that guy was because I didn't respond back to his text, because I didn't give him the answer that he want, how mad he was. What'll make a brother do all that? Come on, man. Hey, none of that shit you said, none of that shit you did, none of that shit matter to me, period. Like I said before, man, I'm living a whole different life that I used to live. You know what I'm saying? I'm making a whole different type of moves than I used to live. Yeah, if I was on the corner trying to do this or trying to do that, all that stuff y'all say it be matter. It be matter. None of that shit matters to me, man. Because I done lived through it, been through it. Seeing the ones that act tough turn pussy at the end. Seeing the ones that talk, ain't gonna do shit at the damn end. Seeing that, oh, I got your back, you ain't gonna do shit at the end. Man, listen, man, I'm living for me, my family, what makes us happy, and trying to live the way the Lord want me to live. Other than that, yo, tree huggers can kiss my damn black ass, like I said, you know, plain out and simple. We don't got shit in common besides we love our dogs. And I don't know if y'all tree huggers love y'all dogs or love talking shit to people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Tell you the truth. Yes, sir, man. And then we got one. We got one that go on a show and talk about some dog with. I'll talk about that on my next show because I'm too far along and I have to start that up. Talking about how a dog leg bent and all kind of shit like that, man. Listen here, man. These boys coming in all directions. They're coming in all forms. All I can tell brothers, man, is take care of your dogs and just keep going and doing what you're doing. Like the brothers tell me, keep doing what I'm doing, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't did nothing. I've been doing the news for a couple years now. Ain't one person got a damn nothing on their warrant, no none of that type of shit to say PBK got their dogs took it. Ain't nobody got none of that type of shit, but he always got something to damn say about something. Like I said before, the tree huggers mad because I'm exposing their bitch asses like I'm exposing these fake dog men out here. You know? Yes, sir, man. Motherfucker walk around mad. Y'all got something in common. You and the old boy, that old crazy motherfucker over there got something in common. Y'all wake up mad every damn morning at somebody that don't know shit about them just because they got a pit bull. You know? Wake up mad. Go to sleep mad, man. Like I said, take your ass to police academy and become a real damn officer. Other than that, let the police do their damn job and shut the fuck up. Big thanks to Bruce Banner for that $5 donation, man. Big thanks, man. Hey, Bruce Banner, man. I had to say this again. Y'all done heard it already though. Uh, you know how petty these brothers getting, dog, when my brother Supreme over there arguing with another fool because he gave me a couple dollars. I don't care if it's a couple or 100. He gave me some money in my super chat. He got to argue with another grown ass man. Bruce, imagine you arguing with another man because you just donated me on super chat thing right there. You know, come on, man. Hey, Courtney Edwards, man. this the thing. Do you think I'm bullshitting? Anything you do positive, go have haters. If you don't want no haters, just do dumb shit all the time. You have a bunch of congratulators. Oh yeah, you the man, you the man. Now he'll congratulate you, then just do dumb shit every damn day. You know? Hey man, I appreciate everybody rocking with me when it comes to the chat, when it comes to my videos, when it comes to whatever, man. Just I just bring it, man, and I just be myself out here, man. And that's the only way I could do it, Only way I could do it, man. It's just too much fuckery that be going on, man. It's too much fuckery going on out here. And everybody trying to throw rocks, throw this, call names, call this, call that. And like I said before, y'all keep talking about records and backgrounds. What the fuck does any of that shit matter with the life that I'm living? What the hell I got going on? I'm gonna let y'all know that shit ain't gonna stop nothing I'm doing. Period. All we do is try to tell these brothers, man. Like I told them tree huggers get mad, dog. Them tree huggers get mad because I say these brothers gonna keep. These brothers don't give a damn about they tree hugging ass. They gonna fight dogs and they gonna keep fighting them. I got through the more brothers when it come to that dog fighting thing than the tree huggers did in the last 10 years. I bet you that shit. My brother probably said, man, he ain't bullshit, man. I might need to go a different route. I'm gonna keep my dogs, but I'm gonna do it this way this time. That's all it is, man. That's one person that said they're gonna do the right thing with the dogs. We ain't looking to move them out and all at one time. Start one at a time. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we make better people out here and do right things with these dogs. Nobody's perfect, like we always say. Nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? These truckers, they think they perfect. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but they think they perfect in their little world. But nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. We can all bounce back from that shit. Even anybody can bounce back from it. It's just certain folk just too damn dumb to understand the shit and understand how to do it. Some folk just stuck on being stupid. Some folk are content in being miserable. Some folk are. It's hard for me to believe this, but like some folk just want to do fucked up, want to do bad. You seem like you would want to think that no matter the way we see it, that everybody want to do good in some type of way. But man, listen, you got these folk out your lost, man. You got these folk out your lost in their feelings. All I can do, man, is keep rocking with my brothers down in the chat. Keep my brothers in the chat safe as I can because I know y'all doing the right things with these dogs. When we catch these flaws out here, when we catch these ones out here that want to be police officers, all I can do is, like I said, God bless you, my brother. Go out there and try to go through the academy and go through the procedures to do what you want to do. And then, like I said, you still ain't gonna be able to damn do shit because ain't anybody doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? These tree huggers about like the LGBT community. Y'all motherfuckers some bullies. Y'all motherfuckers want to be bullies. That's the whole problem I have with the LGBT. I love y'all motherfuckers to death. But y'all motherfuckers try to force y'all shit on to straight folk. You know what I'm saying? And we don't want to think that way. You try to force it on us. And that's what these tree huggers do. They want to force their way of thinking on animal lovers. And then when you don't do it, because I walk down the street with a mink coat on, they want to come egg my damn house. Tree huggers. Like I told you, man. You're taking all that U.S. government money, giving it to Peter, ain't stopping shit. The boys gonna bulldog and they gonna keep bulldogging, but you don't care because you're gonna lock them up, And that's what they had. That's what they had a brother who's telling them to go a different route and ain't trying to get them in no type of trouble now. I don't care what they got going on now. All I'm doing is showing you the news. Go about it how you gotta go about it, man. Peter making money, Humane Society, all of them making money. I guarantee they getting government funds when it comes to these pit bull operations. and ain't none of them doing nothing to stop animal fighting. Period. Them police stop them damn fights and they come along, they come tagging their little bitch asses along. You know what I'm saying? Them police do all that shit. They come tagging along and they doing the little commercials and all that bullshit and having these little flunkies like this one I just showed just a few minutes ago. A piece of trailer trash ass motherfucker. Like I said before, it ain't gotta be me, but I guarantee you, old lady getting screwed by a black man. You know, and like I said, I'm talking to hunter of dog men. I don't care about none of that other stuff, dog. Listen here. I come up here bulletproof emotions up on this YouTube shit, man. Give a fuck about none of this shit. When y'all brothers talk about attacking me, man. Listen here. Long as my dog's good, long as my dogs keeping me happy over here, and my folk that I'm rocking with, they good, man. I don't care nothing about none of the rest of that stuff, man. They can't do it like me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, at the end of the day, ain't no brothers losing their dogs because no PBK9s. I ain't going this dude right here, hunter of all dog, man. He the type of brother go lay down in your woods behind your house and get out there and try to record something and go give it to the police. And if you let the police use it, if you ain't get no lawyer, you go in there like the other asshole from Tacoma, Washington, and try to represent yourself, they'll use that shit on you as evidence. But you get you a real paid lawyer, then he'll know that was illegal what he did. You know, but see, somebody like him, he'll get his bitch ass drug coming in my damn neighborhood. See, he can talk addresses and all that, but he come down there with that other shit, he get his bitch ass drug. You know what I'm saying? Plain out and simple. You know, we ain't taking no bullying from y'all tree huggers. Y'all want to talk shit. Oh, he's a dog fighter. He's a dog fighter. Kiss my black ass, like I said before. You know, and I represent all the dog brothers out here that doing right with these dogs, no matter what creed or color you is. You know, like I said before, man, y'all stay safe out there with these dogs. Y'all stay legal. Y'all watch for these folk, man. I tell them, Bruce Banner, man, they be hating, right? I tell them I'm in the trenches out here, man. I be talking. Listen, dog. I don't have to talk about the dog news, period, right? And I can just talk about dogs. All I can do is do a regular damn YouTube channel, whether I get a whole lot of views or not. You know, it's certain things that you can get paid off of from through YouTube. It don't necessarily have to be your actual video, you know. And it's like these folk, they target people, you know what I'm saying? And then you have the assholes in the dog game that don't know. All they want to do is hate, tear you down, hate, tear you down because of a puppy sale, hate, tear you down, and don't know these folk be targeting. Oh, he this, he that, he this, he don't. And I got a motherfucker like this piece of shit ass motherfucker making videos about me. You know, folk like hunter of dog men won't somebody like me to be out the way, because I'm telling y'all, brothers, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker like him, he want to roll up when the police roll up because he ain't got no badge or none of that type of shit. You know, he roll up before them police, you can knock his ass clean the fuck out. Let his ass show up on your yard 30 seconds before that law enforcement, knock his ass clean the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Knock his ass out and cut that motherfucking bullshit from around his damn face, collecting damn all kind of bullshit around your damn face. You know? Oh yeah, man, he the creep in your woods type. Damn pedophile. Up here talking about a damn dog fighting. Damn pedophile, man. And then he got the nerve to talk about facial recognition. That's when you know somebody want to be a cop, boy. You said the tactics that these police using. Then you said something about facial recognition. No damn well you ain't use no damn facial recognition. You ain't got no damn facial recognition unless it's a damn app you got that everybody else can download. Facial recognition. Talking like a cop, making them feel like he a cop. Talking about operation this and operation that, making himself feel like he a police officer. Riding around making himself. That's why he got that look he got. Trying to look like them real police officers out there. But real police officers don't do no bullshit like he do. Yeah, man, Vernon. And his brother right here, I ain't never seen a brother get mad because I didn't respond to his text the way he wanted me to respond and just go off on me. 3 days, and I mean this literally. 3 days before that, he had donated about a couple dollars in the chat, whatever he donated. We didn't get in no argument since then. He come my messenger, hit me with the messages I gave y'all. I give y'all the response, and he go to attacking me from that. Oh yeah, man. That's the thing I told brothers too, Vernon Stark. That's why them tree huggers get mad. I tell brothers, stand the fuck up, man. Don't let these motherfuckers bully y'all, man. These motherfuckers are trying to treat y'all all kind of ways because you got a pit bull or because you're sagging your pants, because you walk with your pants sagging and your shirt off or something like that, or because you just don't fit that criteria of the Karens. You know what I'm saying? And then they go to try to making up shit on you. And then you got pit bull brothers who got pit bulls who cower down to these type of motherfuckers. You know, cower down to them. This motherfucker said, I fucked with the wrong one. And I didn't do nothing to him at all. Didn't call him no names, didn't do nothing to him, period. Just didn't respond to his foolishness. You know? So, man, listen, man. Understand out here when you get down and like I see these brothers, I ain't gonna call your name, dog, but I see you in these chats talking about trying to get brothers to call weights over the past couple videos, and I ain't gonna even say who channel I saw, you know, calling weights and call. Man, you gotta be smarter than that, man. I'm talking serious. I ain't talking no cracks, no trolling, no none of that shit. You gotta be smarter than that, man. Y'all motherfuckers moving dumb, man. Doing dumb shit and calling people names, calling people out their names and getting up here trying to troll and all kind of shit, man, when this shit is far more serious than you trying to make it or it seems. You know, it ain't just social media. It's social media to you. But then when you locked up, you mad. When you on the dog news, you mad. You know? And everybody trying to be bullies. I don't know who trying to bully the most. Buck City bitch ass or the tree huggers bitch ass. I don't know who trying to bully the most. But and where I'm from, it ain't number one thing happen to bullies. You get laid the fuck out. Simple as that. Bullies ain't got no wins where the fuck I'm from. And I know every other city do it the same damn way. You know, that bully shit only lasts when you're in 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade. You get out here when we all equal at, where I can level the playing field of this motherfucker. How about to level this playing field of this bully shit, and we're gonna dead all this shit right the fuck now. So bullies never last in the real world. You know, until you start going to jobs, and then you want to bully people and threaten to fire them and all kind of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the want to fight bullies, the tough bullies and all that, that shit don't last, man. It don't last. Because them brothers will level the playing field out easily. It's too easy for that, and everybody know that shit. You know? So, hey, man, fuck a tree hugger, kiss ass. We gonna keep bulldogging, enjoying our dogs, having fun. You know what I'm saying? We ain't hating on y'all. We ain't trying to stop y'all from what y'all doing, making them broke back mountain ass German Shepherds. Going in the AKC, got the motherfuckers, the German Shepherd back so slow, you can slide down that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, what the fuck? Y'all stay safe out there, man. Y'all stay legal out there. And remember, them tree huggers out there, they trying to take you down. They trying to start to distract you from the real purpose of what's really going on out here. Take care of your dogs. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to tell you how to live. Do what the hell you want to do. How you want to do it. But I know you stupid as hell if you out here running around with 30 motherfuckers talking about doing all kind of dumb shit. You know, you get mad at me because I say that. Hey, DD, every time I be about to go off, man, I get to talking and I get to getting back up in this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting mad at me for all kind of reasons. But guess what? I don't give a two shits. You know what I'm saying? Two shit. I done got them to everybody they see, they know I got that solar dog too, or they know if it's a dog come off for some of my stuff, I'm telling you how bad they hate. They look at the dog from the top to the damn bottom. They looking at the dog from the top of his damn thing. I'm talking about looking at every single thing of a dog. That's how bad they want to hate or want something bad to say about the bait. Looking at his damn tail. Oh, look at his tail back there. He got a black spot on the back of his tail. Oh, look at his foot right there. He got a black toenail. Look at the rest of his toenails. His other toenail's white. He got one black one. Look at it. Look at this foot and look at that foot. Look at, man, get the hell off my folk dick. Get the hell off my damn dick and keep doing what you're doing, man. Stealing them damn dogs and buying that dog pound shit and buying that bootleg shit. And I'm going to keep kicking ass like I'm doing up here on this YouTube channel, man. That's why your shit ain't making no numbers, dog. And they come up here and want to hate on other brothers whose channel may not be getting the recognition because they ain't talking the dumb shit that you over there talking. You know what I'm saying? But it just is what it is, man. Bruce Banner said he got a line. My brother got a line, and that's for sure. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to Mr. 216 in the building. We always do it this way, 216, man. These brothers be hating. I went early because it's Friday. I know it's going hard Friday. I know they do their things on Friday. And one thing about it, everybody got time. It's enough time out here. We ain't nobody got to be hating on each other. You know what I'm saying? There's enough money out here. Nobody ain't got to be hating on each other. Enough dogs out here. Nobody got to be hating, but they do. But they do, man. But just pay attention. Most of the ones that's getting in their little feminine ways, the ones who ain't got no bulldog credentials to stand on, man. Yes, sir, Aditi. Hit me up in the message, man. I know, like I said, I'm about to jump up off here, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me today. Big shout out. Big shout out to my folk, Big Ken, man, and Chloe holding it down. When it come to Chloe, my brothers want to know, you know, I'm going to speak on this, brother Ken, and I hope you don't get mad. Because, you know, I didn't know the pedigree of that dog that I was training. But she was a Carver, Eli, a Macho Buck dog. You know, Carver, Eli, Macho Buck. That's what the dog Chloe was that I was training. And I think she maybe had a little Mayday in her, which is your Red Boy Jocko, Eli dog. Eli Carver dog. And I guess if you got your Bolio in it as well, you got your Bolio in it. And before I go, man, like I said, damn, Didi, I got to get the hell up out of here, man. Some of these dogs, I'm going to go on this. I love my purebred dogs, lion bred dogs, inbred dogs, when they coming off certain things, man. But the one in a lifetime dogs, a lot of times they be scatterbred with 6 different damn bloodlines. The ones that don't produce the best, but they them motherfuckers. But they don't produce the best, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times them be the dogs with 6 dogs in the pedigree, 6 different lines, coming from 6 different families or 5 different families or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And it just be like that, man. They be perfect shape. They be perfect conformation, perfect temperament, and perfect whatever work you want them for. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, a lot of times, that's why a lot of brothers, you know, in this, like I said, I may be in this boat as well. A lot of brothers gonna miss the best dog. Well, I ain't in this boat because I done had one that I could call the best dog of my lifetime. But a lot of brothers gonna miss the best dog of their life because we chasing that ped that need to look a certain kind of way. And you may get the dog that you're looking for chasing that ped, you know. We didn't have this option back in the days. You got an option that we didn't have. We couldn't. See, we say we weren't chasing pairs, but we couldn't chase motherfucking pairs because there wasn't no social media, none of that shit. You know, so we couldn't chase them the way these brothers can chase them now. You got a platform to see this shit up on the screen. You know what I'm saying? You could chase a ped. Chase a ped, the actual action of chasing peds. We can't give, we give old school brothers a little too much props. We're going to take a little bit of that back, right? I'm with y'all old school brothers. I'm going to take a little bit of our props back. We weren't chasing pairs because we couldn't chase pairs, dog. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you couldn't do it, it just, you know, don't make it, we can't make it seem like we wouldn't have did it. You know, internet around 1996, Mayday Dog of the Year, internet around, everybody searching their internet, looking for that dog, searching them pedigrees, looking at that peg, comparing and contrasting to what they already got in their yard already. We would have been doing the same thing these brothers doing now, my brothers. Outside of, we would have been doing a whole lot more getting our feet dirty. You know, other than that, you know, I'm talking about pedigree matching. Hey, yeah, Vernon Star, I'm glad you said that. Vernon Star said you got to travel to different states, see different yards. I'm a big believer on that, Vernon Star. I believe everybody has their own world, man. When you go, you can like Eli or Red Boy Jocko or Jeep or whatever you like. But when you go to somewhere else and you see another person dogs and you talking about their lines and all that, man, you can just sit there for hours and talk about that shit. You know, and you might buy one of them. You know what I'm saying? You just got to see other people's stuff, and unless you see what other people got great dogs out here, you know what I'm saying? No matter if I like the Big John stuff or I like this, I know it's brothers out here with better dog, better looking dogs, and better acting dogs than I may have. But I'm not saying like my shit is not gonna be the best acting. I feel like I have some of the best acting dogs in the world, but I'm not gonna be stupid and act like when they made one gun, they stopped making mine. After they made mine, they stopped making for all the rest of y'all boys. You know, dogs steady being produced, dogs steady being produced. You know, and the only way we can know if the dog's getting better, you gotta have an eye for what was here. If you know what was here back in the 90s, back in the 80s, then you can say, oh, the dog's getting better or the dog's getting worse. If you don't know, if you don't got an eye for it, or you don't know what was out back in the days, how can you say it's getting better? All you just know is you get more information about these damn dogs for the first time in your life. Still green as hell. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, man, the days of the yard tour is over, and that's half of the dog game, man. That's half of the part of the fun of the dog game. Going to visit somebody's yard that you don't know, you know what I'm saying? Not no just going to pull up the Tom Garner yard because he's a well-known man and he let you come by and look at the dogs on the yard when you come to buy them. Not nothing like that. I'm talking about when you visiting a man, you don't know shit about him. And now he got a whole yard and you about to, like I said, sit there and talk. And it wasn't no hard feelings back in the days where a brother didn't trust you or to come at you with some fuck shit and oh, come buy this or get the hell out my. Some of the brothers had stories like that. Some of the brothers have stories like that where the folk tell them to get the hell off the yard. You know, everybody shit get handled differently. You know what I'm saying? But back then, man, it was just, you know, different. And I'm glad I had a chance to experience a little bit of that, them days back in the days. You know, just like they call the golden era of boxing, the 80s, the Sugar Ray Leonard era, the Marvin Hagler era, the Thomas Hearns era, that Roberto Duran era. That's the golden era of boxing, the Mike Tyson them era. You know, you got Floyd them now, you know, and he undefeated. But he ain't doing the things that them brothers did in their era to show that they was top shotters. You know what I'm saying? Show enough what it is. Hey, I gotta send a big salute out to my man. Big salute out to my man. I ain't gonna even say your name, dog, because I'm on national TV right now. You know what I'm saying? Man, I burned some smoke earlier, man. And listen, boy, I like to not have this show for y'all. That's why I went from 5 o'clock to 5:30. It's two reasons. My dogs is making a little bit too much noise. And then I fell asleep, man. I start smoking that sticky icky. Boy, that junk got on my ass. I start watching some of that Hulk Hogan tribute stuff, man. Hey, it just is what it is. Listen, I want to say something about that as well. I know I'm just my opinion. Hulk Hogan has been known to be a racist with his comments that he made, you know. But I'm gonna say it like this because I was born in 1979. Hulk was a motherfucking man. Now he feel that way about certain people. Like. See, this the thing, man. Folk, black, white, it don't make no difference. We all say prejudice stuff sometimes or racist stuff sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We all say that type of stuff. And because, you know, we may get in the limelight or we may get famous and we can't say the certain things we could have said while we was on what they consider the bottom, you know, and these folk get caught saying one thing. Man, if you got a white friend, just believe your white friend done said the N-word before. You know, he ain't got to say it in front of you. You know he done said it before. So what you gonna feel different about him? You know, at the end of the day, you know, that's probably could be a bad person as a racist or feel some kind of way about me. That's him as a person. But what he did for the entertainment game, for wrestling, hey, what do you call it? Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore. You gonna have a wrestler Mount Rushmore, he gonna be on it. Ric Flair gonna be on it. You know? And you know, like you said, yeah, let God deal with it. You know, I ain't nobody judge. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, sometimes when we talk this race stuff, you know, we want to stand on race a little too much when it don't matter. And then when shit matter that we need to be out here standing on, we need to be out here marching in these streets about, we don't want to talk or march about none of that shit. We don't want to stand up about none of that shit when it comes to race talking and none of that. And march for what really matters. You know, we don't want to do that. But everybody want to criticize. Like I said, I feel some kind of way about what he said. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like I wasn't born. If you want, if you in the 30s and below, you can't tell me shit about no damn Hulk Hogan. Shut your bitch ass mouth up. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing about that motherfucker. Besides what they just came out just nowadays time. You barely caught NWO Hogan. You know what I'm saying? You barely caught NWO Hogan. Yes, sir, man. That just tell everybody, man, get your life together. Whatever Lord you believe in, and get right, man. You can't be out here with this bullshit. You got too many people out here trying to knock you off, you know what I'm saying, and make you do things or take you off your shit. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get right, man. You know, gotta get right. Shit. Believe me, boy, I'm in the South. I can't stand when a white brother use the N word. It ticks me the hell off. I can't stand to hear. Uh, uh, See, like let's say every demographic and how brothers are raised are different. When you got people raised in this area, you gotta act accordingly when you go in different areas. You know, I can't stand to see that shit. You know, but even when I heard the stuff that he said, and you know, I heard the stuff you said, it could piss me off, but the man still was that motherfucker in that wrestler. And I like Vernon Starr, like I tell my boy, when with me, I was when it come to wrestling, I was you know, I started a Ric Flair man. I was big on the Ric Flair wrestling, you know, Wahoo McDaniel, them boys, Barbarian, Road Warriors, Four Horsemen, Nikita Koloff, them boys. I was big on that. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm looking at how they was competing against each other back in them days. And I remember the WWF cartoons was coming out with Hogan and Iron Sheik and all them. You know what I'm saying? I remember when all that was coming out. But when that was coming out, I was big on Flair them. You know, and I could, you know, NWA and the WC. I guess it turned to WCW later on down the line or whatever. But yeah, I was big on that one, man. And you know, eventually they start intertwining and different ones of them start going back and forth. You know, but yeah, hey, I can't say it's crazy because the Lord don't make mistakes, man. But you got three, like the brother say, three giants that left in a matter of a few days from three different genres. One of them is a person that entertain you on TV as far as like comedy. The other person is a music person, and the other person is your wrestler. You know, and then you got a jazz person, a big time jazz singer that left with them brothers. You know, and it's sad. I'm gonna tell you a sad situation, man. Y'all seen that video with Hogan's wife got up there ranting? If you ain't seen it, go check that out, man. That's sad. It's sad right there. And I'm gonna say it like this because you didn't say that before the man passed away. A lot of folks say stuff when folk passed away, but they don't have the heart to say it when these folk was around. You know what I'm saying? You know, especially in a wife or ex-wife or divorced wife, and you could have said all this stuff before the man got sick and anything like that, but you wait till he passed and start talking about Hawk was this and he was a sex maniac and he was doing this. Man, listen here, man. I can't respect none of that type of stuff, man. Bolero in the damn house. Big salute to all them brothers with that Bolero blood in it, man. Some of the best blood you can have in modern day damn time. And tell them Pelican Bay said it. Kiss my damn ass. You know what I'm saying? Kiss my damn ass. Today, the bolero shit is some of the best shit you can have. Now you just gotta find it and find it how you gotta have it strong. You know what I'm saying? If you can find it, you can find it. That's up, man. Like I said, man, to all the brothers, man, they got all that crazy stuff to say. Like I said, y'all just keep doing what y'all doing, man. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and you know, keep trying to stay on the positive note, my brothers and my sisters out here, man. And how I gotta do it. If I gotta give it to them rated X every now and then, gotta give it to them rated X. You know, pay-per-view style. You know, Inglewood, pay-per-view style. Hey, we still waiting on Latoya to come back. I told y'all, man. Pay attention to your surroundings, man. Don't be like that motherfucker Buck City. Pay attention to your surroundings, man. Don't be jealous about anything. You be so jealous that you can't even see what's going on around you. And them folk have your ass in the damn bang because of a RoboCop, a rental cop, a damn rental cop, man. Get your ass beat, pull up on somebody's yard with he ain't got no damn warrant 30 seconds before the police get there. Man, listen, I seen Wahoo McDaniel. My daddy took me to they came to the high school, our high school back in the days. Wahoo McDaniel showed up. You know, I wanted to see Ric Flair. Ric Flair ain't come. I bought a magazine with Flair on it. Wahoo McDaniel was there. The Barbarian was there. And I want to say one couple of the Anderson brothers was there. Either Ole or Iron, one of them boys was there, I want to say, but not the whole Four Horsemen. I want to say, let me see who else was there. Hey, I'm from the Rock and Roll Express and Midnight Express Jim Cornette days, man. Slap the motherfucker across the back with that damn with that tennis racket. Junkyard Dog was on the other, he was on the Hulk Hogan side. So I knew about Junkyard Dog, and I had the Junkyard Dog dial, but at the same time, I didn't really watch his wrestling until I got a little older and I started going back and watching the old shows. You know what I'm saying? But Junkyard Dog definitely, you know, you can't really put a Mount Rushmore with 4 in wrestling. You know, and I'm not gonna necessarily say Junkyard Dog will be on the Mount Rushmore, but he definitely one of the Hall of Famers that you're gonna always talk about. You could probably have to have Rock. You're gonna probably have to put that crazy motherfucking Rock on the Hall of Fame as well when it comes to wrestling, and even Stone Cold Steve Austin. You're gonna have to use them, boy. That's why I say you're gonna have to have more than 4. Man, they don't know about Magnum T, John Demery, Magnum T with the belly suplex. They don't know about that John Demery. Magnum T8. Them my days, dog. Superstar Billy Graham a little bit before my time. But I knew I started hearing about him when I got grown. And the Von Erichs and them boys, you know, I watch them boys documented. They say them boys' family was cursed with people that commit suicide and all kind of shit. Them boys that do the claw, had the claw and all that. Hey, showing up, say he met Sting 20 years ago. I bet you that'd have been some cool shit. At least if you from that era with Sting, you know Sting from my era. I would love to have met Sting. Hey, Bruce, man. My man Billy Graham, he just before my time. You know, I caught Ronnie Garvin, Hands of Stone, them boys, Boogie Woogie Man, and damn Gorgeous Jimmy Garvin, motherfucker damn, and Precious, and Ric Flair and Baby Doll and them. You know, back in the days, if we wasn't on that damn funny dud shit back when we was coming up, they talk about you can wait till you get 15 to choose you want to be a man or a woman or not. Man, I was 3, 4, 5 years old. I had a crush on Ric Flair, old lady. I knew what it was back then. I'm supposed to have that. Superfly Jimmy Snuka. Yes, sir, man. All the boys naming names out down in the chat. If you played wrestling when you was young, you done played each one of them names the boys calling out. You know what I'm saying? You done wrap your rope around the trees. You done took your cardboard and carved you made some belts and all kind of shit like that. Whole and doing the moves, and you ain't got no flex on the ground. Them boys doing the wrestling moves, and they got a little bounce in their wrestling match. You doing the same wrestling moves on the damn ground. Yes, yes, Miss Elizabeth. How y'all ain't call our old macho man? Miss Elizabeth, shit me. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. I was having a feeling back in the days. Shit, I don't know what kind of kids they making now. Oh yeah, man, Andre the Giant. Hey, them was the days of wrestling when Ric Flair cut himself in the face. They don't do it too much no more, I don't think. But Ric Flair, he keep him a little. He stay bleeding. Nobody can bleed like Rick when it comes to that bleeding, man. Hey man, Jake the Snake Robber got a good documentary on TV, man. Check it out if it's on YouTube. If you watch that type of stuff, check it out. It's Diamond Dallas Page. You know what I'm saying? Diamond Dallas Page. He doing he helped Jake the Snake rehabilitate himself. It's called The Resurrection of Jake the Snake. It's a good documentary if you like wrestling and stuff like that. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, slap your ass with the 2x4. Yes, sir, man. See, Goldust. I know about Goldust. I know who Goldust is, but I was more on Goldust daddy. You know what I'm saying? I was more on his daddy, Old American Dream. Hey, back when they was bleeding, I used to think they used to bust ketchup on it. Somehow or another, they had some ketchup blood packs or something somewhere or another that they were hiding. But now that I found out, it had little razors and they did what they call bleeding. Slit themselves in them areas and cause themselves to bleed. Big salute to Anton Spearman, man, for the $5 donation to the channel. I appreciate it, my brother. Appreciate it, my brother. Yes, sir, man. I know who Goldust is, but I haven't really, I never really analyzed his wrestling career as far as, the boy say he like the Rodman of wrestling. Yeah. Shit, man. Yo, mankind, man, that's Cactus Jack. Cactus Jack, man. Hey, OGs, man. When it comes to that wrestling. Heartbreak Kid. You had the British Bulldogs back then. Dynamite Kid and David Boy Smith. That was on the other wrestling with Hulk Hogan them though. Man, listen here, man. Iron Anderson, the fuck around and have you break somebody's damn neck doing that damn DDT on somebody in real life, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Doing that shit the way Iron Anderson did it. You been there broke somebody's neck doing that shit, man. Oh yeah, I was fucking with the Hart Foundation, man. Bret Hart and them boys, man. Bret Hart and Jim Advil Neidhart. I was fucking with them boys. I wasn't a real big Shawn Michaels fan, but I did a little. I watched stuff on him before. He did his thing. He did his thing. I don't know who Terry Taylor is. Only Terry I know from old school was before my time, and that was Terry something. That was back in the days with them old school brothers. Yes, sir, man. I appreciate y'all, brothers, man. We had a little fun talking that wrestling, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all here too much longer, man. Y'all can get some good dog talk with the rest of these dog brothers tonight. Going hard. Got a good show for y'all on this Friday night, man. Y'all stay safe out there. Y'all stay legal out there. Remember, y'all got it from first, man. Terry Funk. Yeah, there you go, Terry Funk. I knew it, man. This boy gonna keep me here all night talking about this shit. But you talk about wrestling or something like that, man. Damn, man, they gonna hate on us when we talk about wrestling too. 46 hours. He ain't got no damn. He ain't nothing to hate on about that, dog. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. Yes, sir, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Y'all stay legal. I appreciate y'all rocking with me all day. Like I said, y'all pay attention to that dude I did the video on, man. It's nasty out here. You know, these folk out here, they don't care about you. They just want to see you. They want to see you on the news. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep you off the damn news. You know, so y'all stay safe out there, man. Y'all stay legal out there. PBK9s, and I'm out.